Good morning or good afternoon, my second farmers. Well, last week I told you some more information about coalition governments, a little brief history of that. Well, from where I last left off, I told you about the last coalition, you know, that was with the SPA and SAP and Jones coalition, which I told you lasted from 1997 to 1999. Now, in 1999, there was Island Council elections, and those Island Council elections resulted in the National Alliance. They ended up losing the election. Now, the SPA is the same as National Alliance because what happened is the name was changed from the SPA to the National Alliance to the NA. So in that Island Council election of 1999, there was 7 seats for the DP and 3 seats for the SPA, and also there was a new party that came on board. It was the National Progressive Party called the NPP, and the leader of that party was Mr. Vance James Jr. because he returned to politics in that year in 1999. Now, between 1999 to 2009, there was no coalition governments. What happened is there was 3 Island Council elections, 1999 to 2007. There was 3 of them, and each time the Democratic Party won the elections. They secured the majority of the seats. So in order for a political party to avoid having a coalition partner or joining another party, forming another government, you have to receive a majority of the seats. So then you would need a coalition partner. So that's how this works. Well, in 2007, the Island Council elections, we saw the National Alliance. They won 5 seats, but the Democratic Party won 6. And at that time, it was 11 seats in the Island Council. So what happened is the National Alliance with the 5 seats continued to fight for a lot of various issues. But then something took place in 2009. In 2009, Theodore Heidegger, who was the biggest vote getter in the elections of 2007, Theodore Heidegger decided to leave the Democratic Party, and he decided to become an independent member. And so what happened is that caused the government to fall. And so what he did is he joined forces. He formed a coalition government with the National Alliance. So in 2009, William Maarten and Theodore Heidegger, they met at Emilio Wilson Estate, and they signed an agreement where they decided they're going to work together on a number of issues to help move the country forward politically, socially, economically, and culturally. So that took place at the Emilio Wilson Declaration, Emilio Wilson Estate in 2009. And therefore that coalition lasted a while until they had Island Council elections in 2010. Now remember, I told every one of you that in First Farm, 2010 is when we had our last Island Council elections. So that's a brief history about the coalition governments before 2010. And the next class, the next video, next time we have class, it's going to highlight, it's going to discuss, point out to you the advantages and the disadvantages of coalition governments. It will also, I will also identify some suggestions made by several persons within our community on some of the best ways that can reduce or prevent coalition governments in their opinion. So this is today's class. Remember, the assignment is based as usual on what I discussed in the video today, but moreover, you also know that means also questions from previous or prior videos and notes will be presented to you in the assignment today with the aim, the purpose of helping you, assisting you to prepare for the exams. Good luck, second farmers. Thanks for your time and attention.